name's Kelly Crow, and I'm going to show you around my scrapbook room today. I'm doing this for the Garden Girls blog on the scrapbooking website, 2 Peas in a Bucket. And first I'm going to show you our display area. This is a space I share with my kids, so we do lots of crafty homeschool stuff in here. And of course you need a place to display it all, so that's what this is. Right here, got this cool idea from Jen Stewart on, she separated all of her embellishments in this printer's drawer, which I've had this since I was a little kid. However, once I separate them all, it looks really pretty, but I never use these anymore. And I'll show you how I actually use embellishments in a minute. This right here, I haven't opened these in like 2 years. I'm pretty sure it's memorabilia from me growing up, high school, college, that sort of thing. It could be our tax receipts. I don't know. I haven't looked in there, and I'm okay with that. I'll have these containers with me for a long time. For here, this is how I store my stamps. I don't have a real good solution for keeping stamps, so this is what's worked best for me so far. I just flip through them and can kind of find the ones I want. Loose stamps are right here and other random things. We moved into a house that had an unfinished basement, so we got to design this space. And one of the things I totally wanted was a sink. And it normally looks that gross and disgusting all the time. It really drives my mom crazy that I don't clean it more often. Hey, you don't need to go any closer. That's good. All right, next I want to show you my bulletin board. This is kind of my idea place. Rip things out of magazines if I like the color combination, or I just think, hey, it'd be fun to punch out a bunch of white butterflies put them on a layout or something. I like the idea that I don't have to come up with, my own stuff. I can just look at magazines and see people who are way smarter and way better at graphic design and borrow ideas that they had. I used to have layouts up here, but they started to fade, so I had to take those down because it takes me like 7 hours to make a layout, so I couldn't have them fading. Then over here, this is where the majority of my scrapbook stuff is. You'll notice on this side, we have scrapbook albums with white stitching. Over on that side, we have scrapbook albums with black stitching. Hey scrapbooks, I don't know what you're trying to do, but for someone who is as neurotic as I am about all my albums matching, please don't change the stitching again. I only have 2 sides of a counter. I get all my albums at this great place called the Scrap Shack in Mooresville, North Carolina. So whenever I go home, I always go by there and get some albums. They have great in-store coupons. All right. Oh, this is where I keep my embellishments. For some reason, I like having them all crammed in this drawer, falling out of their packaging, sticking to each other, and I enjoy digging through it and everything. The organized tray thing just wasn't working for me, but this is how I like my embellishments. I keep all of my photographs from when I used to use regular pictures in these boxes up here, just from when I started taking pictures. They're all up here in these boxes. Then when I went digital, I started keeping them on CDs and backed up on a hard drive. But there was this time in between. I don't really know what happened, but the time in between is all crammed in this drawer right here. And then other miscellaneous pictures and stuff. And look, here's a picture of me when I was little. This is why I still think my hair is blonde, because it used to be. All right, so we got that. Then this is where I keep all my tools, all handy, because I scrapbook right here. And let's see, right above it, this is where I keep all of my new stuff. It may not be new like it just came out, but it's new to me, so I like to keep it all separate. Kind of like when I was a kid at Christmas, I wanted to keep my new stuff kind of pulled out and separate so I could enjoy it. All right, I have a mild pattern paper issue. I really like pattern paper. And I have, this side is separated by company, and this side is separated by color, and there's rub-ons in the middle, and that system works for me. I don't know that it would really work for anybody else. I really like organizing. I don't like maintaining the organizing, but I like things to be organized. And here, inside my drawers, even have containers. These 12 by 12 containers by like 4 or 5, they came from the Container Store. And in here I have my black and white sticker letters, and then colored sticker letters, and then large stickers, that sort of thing. Got this idea from Allison Kimball a long time ago to put all my ribbons in jars. And this little space right here, this is where I scrapbook. This little tiny space right here. And, oh, in the cabinets, Now, if I see something and it's on clearance, I stock up. And a couple years ago, Michael's had their paint like on big time sale, so I got some. So we paint a lot in homeschool on our crafts and stuff like that. Let's see. Okay, so maybe it's not just a pattern paper issue that I have, because this is my cardstock. That's all separated according to company. My autumn leaves, designing with calendar, and my other calendars that I have. What I do is I take them to a print shop, get them to add this little spiral, and then just flip them open. Especially around Christmas time or something, where I want lots of ideas for tags and that sort of thing. There's lots of good ideas in here. The other scrapbooks albums. There's like wrapping paper in these drawers. When we built this area, I just said I need the drawers to be long enough to have a rolling wrapping paper in them. Fabric in some drawers, right here. I kind of shop in the Liberace section of Joann's, so I only get real sparkly stuff. Right here, one of the things that I do is I always keep one of these flat rate priority mailboxes going. Anytime I handle a scrapbook product and I'm not sure that I want to keep it, or that I'm going to use it in the next year or something, or I go, what was I thinking when I bought this? I put it in this box. I don't ever go through the box again, because if I did, I would want to take back out a bunch of stuff I put in there. I put it in there. When it gets full, I seal it up and I send it to a charity called Send Love Today. They have a website if you want their address. They make cards from scrapbook supplies for people in the hospital. So that's what I do with my stuff. Makes me feel good that somebody else is going to use something that I bought like a year ago for some random reason, and I feel kind of bad that I wasn't ever going to use it. All right, over here, my idea books. Freestyle's so good, I got two. But anyway, my idea books. Whenever I see something in a magazine that I really like, I tear it out of the magazine. I come get the appropriate binder down here and slide it into a little page protector. So if I want to see ideas that I've found in the past for decorating my kitchen, go to the home notebook, go to the kitchen section, and just see different ideas that I liked. Down low, you have stuff that the kids can build with and make things with. That's a lot of random building stuff. Pipe cleaners, felt, construction paper. These boxes, I keep larger photos of the kids in. You know, like when you get one that's like an 8x10 or something for a frame, and then you take it out of the frame and you're not really sure what to do with it. So I put them in here, and larger kid artwork goes in here. These came from Pottery Barn Kids like a year or two ago. I think they still sell them. My mini albums, my Family Fun and Martha Stewart Kid magazines, where I get a lot of good ideas for homeschooling. So this is more crafty stuff right here. And now I want to show you the middle of the room, since you've gotten to see all around the edges. It's my table. I do scrapbooking at this table right here in this one little spot. Right now I'm working on a mini album to do for the Two Peas garden that will go live, I think, the 1st of August. So it's kind of covered up so you can't see it. And this is all in a tray because I like to pull out a bunch of my stuff and put it in a tray, and sometimes haul it upstairs. Because the one thing this room is missing is a TV, which is why my laptop is right here, because I like television. I enjoy it a good bit. I read, sure, I do, but I enjoy my TV. So I usually have episodes of The Office playing. Sewing machine that I only have because my mom does sew, and she gave me her old one. And so I don't know how to thread it or anything. My husband does that for me, and I only sew on paper. I think that's it. That's just kind of the whole room. I didn't plan a big ending or something.